myself so far. At least.
Ironically or unironically?
I don't think it's bad. I don't know.
Dude, it's because it's the best anime ever made.
No,
that's why,
see,
that's
dude,
why it's not. Nah, dude,
no.
trust.
Oh my god. See, that's why I kind of hate when like shit gets overhyped, because then if it's not the best thing ever, then it has to suck. Like that's how like Attack on Titan goes. It's like people are like, no, it's not the best, so it's obviously trash.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I like the opening song a lot, actually.
The first opening's fun.
Yeah. And I like Amelia. I'm one of those guys. I'm like, bruh.
She's very likable.
She is. I'm like,
She's only unliked because of what happens later.
I see.
And
I
she
like-
doesn't even do anything.
Like I was just like, bruh, lap pillow, please. Where's that shit when I need it? God,
That's a cute episode.
that was.
I like the first couple arcs, and then I like most of the third arc. And then I ate like the last 10 minutes of the last episode. And I was like, all things considered, it was enjoyable. I don't think it was amazing.
That's cool.
There were times where I just had to make a lot of fun for myself, which was normally like talking bad about it, but that's just what I do. I like to treat things like it's
What a teaser you canceled right there.
mystery science theater.
Street science. Draw. This.
I think it's like episode 13 or 14. It's one of the most infuriating scenes for me to watch. So let me know when you're around.
Okay. Sure. I did kind of like thought it was funny, like when he was at the cliff, he's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna say some cliche line," and then he says a cliche line.
He's only cliche. Dude, that dude operates on a system of cliches. He's not human.
Well, I like that, like it's obviously satire, like in like a very basic way. He just keeps referencing shit over and over again. I kind of like the meme.
Yeah, but satire also reaches a point where it's not satire anymore.
And it's just like you're
Or
just
he's becoming the thing
he's
he's
like
like.
making fun of. It doesn't have to be that way though. Like it doesn't have to even be satire. I don't know. I don't hate him yet. We'll see.
Dude, I've hated him from the beginning.
I didn't.
Because he's so. It is my belief that you guys play this.
Entering combat?
Yeah, entering combat. Yeah, side for 2.
Cancel one.
Okay.
It is a fairly sincere belief of mine that all of his actions made throughout the show are completely self-serving.
Oh, but that makes for an interesting character. If that's true.
Does it? Like,
I don't know. Selfish pricks are fun. Anyway.
but he's like he's the worst kind of egomaniac. He's the egomaniac that's always like, I'm doing it for you, man. We're in it together.
Yeah.
Stronger together?
What the fuck are the last parts?
Level.
Did we make an
You French and great.
girls? Oh, nice try.
Is he playing Excel World?
Is he by Miku's? Those are Miku's?
So it just runs the center
Well,
slot,
we
right?
forgot. Yeah. The 2K now, that, because I have more than 2 stock.
Yeah, it's weird. They were definitely in the list, so either I forgot them or you two forgot them. Yeah, no.
And then
Hey, we got any Mikus?
Yes.
Extra Mikus?
They're on decks.
right, and then 1K1.
Sure.
Oh wait, am I bad? No, I'm not bad.
I have some at home.
For 3?
Cancel.
But if Trung wants to play today, he's going to be Mikus from somewhere.
Probably Nick. Is Nick's playing blue?
Front.
Yeah, but Nick doesn't really bring
2?
extras, so I guess we'll see.
What you're talking about kind of reminds me of like Kokoro Connect, like the whole like plot behind the main guy. Like the chick was just telling him that just like no, you're a poser bitch. You're not really a good guy. Just that whole thing. That's kind of like interesting.
I don't know what happened to the Mikus.
Oh, so order 6 Kalikos.
Nice. These are my comics now. Jesus Christ.
You just call up Nick. Just have him bring up Mikus.
Good. All right. And then Brent for 3 bounce, no bounce. Search yellow.
Actually, it was a makeup session for
What was the last episode?
It was 8. So I
Like what happened?
like it was like I'm pretty sure actually I like watched like 5 minutes into the next episode, but right and it was pretty much like after the whole like he was freaking out thing, and then he had the lap pillow thing. So it was like the last thing that I like finished. Oh, 5565 1K.
Okay, so in that part, it hasn't happened yet. I don't really remember how much was revealed up to that point. Like, how many times has he died?
He died 4, I think. He
Like,
died.
in
Okay,
that
the
arc alone.
yeah,
Like,
he,
reliving
yeah,
the
yeah,
same,
no,
like, 2 days.
yeah. Like it was like he died in his sleep. He didn't know what the fuck happened. He died because he was killed inside the house. Doesn't know who he was. Dies again. Finds out it was Rem. Blue. Yeah. And then dies.
Kills himself.
No. And then the 4th, it was the other chick died from the curse thing,
Well,
and then
yeah,
he
Ram
killed himself.
dies.
Yeah.
And then Ram tries to kill him.
Yes. Yes. I don't know. Not even that scene was like cliche. It was like kind of cool. Not cool. What was it? It was like.
I mean, that seems alright. Basically, at the conclusion of the arc, he says the douchiest thing.
Oh yeah.
And this isn't the most infuriating thing. But it's like, so at the end of it, it was basically like him just stating out loud, like, him and Amelia were talking, and it was like, and she was like, hey, Subaru, it's a good thing you saved the day. And then Subaru's like, yeah, I saved the day because I'm pretty awesome, and I had to go all through this stuff, and then I learned a lot about myself. It was like all about him, and it was like, Jesus Christ, dude, you need to calm down.
But wait, is it like that's funny? But it was like not satire also because he like says a lot of like stupid bullshit that he knows is stupid
Is
bullshit.
TK here?
Yeah, but I think for me, when I watched it, it reaches like even if you, it's like that thing of like ironic shit posting is still shit posting.
Oh yeah. Check pay one.
Like soon he becomes the meme he's trying to make fun of. And then sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I feel like for a chunk of the middle of the show it doesn't work. For me at least.
Mhm.
And then by like the mid end of the 3rd arc, it was all getting really stupid. But like the kind of stupid I really like. There's a really sweet character.
I like Reinhardt, by the way. Like when he like came in like the beginning and just fucking like destroyed everything, I was like, that's the hero.
He is
That guy is balling.
He is very disappointingly minor up to where the anime goes. And like I don't know if he gets more in the novels or whatever, but I thought he was really cool, and they made it seem like he was gonna stick around.
Yeah.
And
That was
he's
kind of
just,
great when he like took
beast.
like the little thief girl because I guess she's royalty or some shit, and then it was like,
Yeah.
bruh. He's like, wait, no, I'm gonna take this bitch in. Fuck.
Yeah. So I wonder if it was set up in a way that people weren't supposed to realize that immediately, because I realized it immediately. Because at the beginning of the next episode, Amelia's like, "Yeah, that song resonates if anyone royal anyone with the potential of royalty or whatever
Yeah.
touches it.
I kind of figured that like that was probably what it was already, but then I was like,
But, so she says that, but then it makes me wonder if, for the normal watcher watching it week to week, if that
they like remember shit like that.
if that's something they were supposed to notice, or if it's like I think it's thrown in there as a clue because I don't know. Subaru doesn't react to it in any particular way that I remember.
Yeah.
And it was more of an exposition thing on why the stone was important, more than like why Reinhard felt away.
Yeah. It's just like more of a thing that like you were supposed to remember. Like, oh, look at this.
Yeah, and I think it's like a good for you if you remember or got a point. If you realized it through that, because she does come back later.
1K1, and then sadness.
Dude, I want to know what's up with the titty vampire, dude. She just like pieces out, dude.
Yeah, that the chick in the black. I don't know if is she a vampire?
She's a vampire, I think. I think actually a vampire.
Front. Oh, 8915.
Or maybe I just want everything to be a vampire.
3.
Go to 8K as well.
Okay.
2K plus 500.
That's an interesting choice. Front 9K.
I don't know, I got married
2.
when I moved out here, they didn't have such thing as backup camera in the car. So I packed my car so I could see everything.
Direct.
So I stuck a webcam
3.
in the back for my laptop with the power inverter right there, so I could
My bad.
see what was behind me.
I'm bad at math. Can't math.
Say yourself a teacher.
All right, so we begin.
Hey, I'm an assistant.
Epic
All
quest
right, I fucking
with that.
sweep the floor.
That should be our-
Either way, that chick, vampire or not.
I like
thought
her,
she
dude.
was
She's hot.
cool.
I was like, yeah, I'm in. Not even just like big old titties, but then I was like, also like, she's sadistic. She likes to play sadistic games. I'm into that. Yes.
Wait, so were you not infuriated with him when, like, by the third or fourth time he died, he didn't realize he was dying?
Oh no, I thought that was stupid. And also considering he like seemed to know so much about like RPG tropes, I didn't like realize like a fucking like time traveling trope, which is pretty common.
Did you?
But I thought that was stupid, but I wasn't mad. I was just like, oh, that's stupid. Why?
But, like, maybe not mad, but, like, frustrated?
8, 500.
Impatient?
I thought it was just dumb, but I was just kind of like, I'm like sure like maybe that's like a flaw in like writing of like him like being oblivious. That like wouldn't really make me hate him. That's just more of like they're not like the writer not like realizing like this is a common thing, so he shouldn't be surprised.
Well, I mean, I think it is a common thing, but I feel like... So I already feel like that kind of death time travel trope is...
I'll play a reveal.
It can be
At the
okay.
head. You're from here.
I feel like the way it goes sometimes in ReZero, it's the writer not knowing how he wants to write the story. He wants to do a bunch of stuff at once, and then this is his way of doing a bunch of stuff. It also kind of simulates like bad ends in visual novels,
Sort of, yeah.
but it's still like a very kinetic story because the bad ends have to happen for him to realize
Yeah.
the good routes.
Well, at least like the thing that I like about the show so far is that it looks like, to me, it looks like the thing that makes him come back to life over and over again is like some evil power shit, and I feel like almost like magic is being used to like make certain things a certain way. So I'm kind of thinking on like conspiracy level is like what stupid bullshit is gonna happen because of the things that this guy's like gonna do.
Oh, and it hasn't tried to do magic yet. Did you?
Yeah, he
see
fucking
that?
exploded. Like straight up fucking like
But,
that was pretty funny. I like how like Shadow was just actually literally just fucking like
darkness.
Shadow.
That X is out?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Maybe I was frustrated from minute one from when he like gets summoned into the world and he's like, so it's one of them fantasy worlds, right?
No, I like that. I like that
Why?
because
I'm like,
it's fucking
two-
funny. I was just like, it was so troll. I was just like, yes. It's like I don't know. It's just like this is like what a really fucking egotistical nerd is gonna be all like, oh, I'm in this shit. I am the main. 'Cause
And
I like that he said all that shit and like for example like oh here's that bullshit that I'm gonna save the girl and it's gonna be great and then he like doesn't do shit and like an actual just random night guy you expect to do nothing does something and it's like oh night guy stormtrooper hell yeah. I don't know.
So-
I feel like maybe like the humor like works on me and then for you it's just annoying maybe like I don't know.
maybe. And I don't want to say that one person is right and the other is wrong. But you're fucking wrong. No.
That's Stockholm.
That ain't. I guess my interpretation of it as well is like it feels like it's a fan fiction of itself. In that like
Where you?
Oh,
Two.
why isn't it waiting for me?
Stop on me.
Yeah, it just stays here. Like it's gonna go there when my shit's reversed. You know, like. Oh yeah, and then I'm fucking. Of course, I'm fucking. Oh, I feel like scrubberinos.
but to me it's like very fan fiction-y in like it's a fan fiction of itself. Where like the way to me that a lot of fan fictions are written, like poorly written fan fictions, it's like a very not self-aware MC inserted into this world where he's supposed to be this like very godlike omnipotent character, but not because that's like his thing. It's just like poor writing.
Well, yeah, well that is like Kirito or some shit like
Yeah.
like that. I know like that type of thing, and that type of thing does piss me off. But at least so far as I'm watching it, he's not OP really. Except the OP thing about him.
He's not OP, but he acts with a certain lack of self-awareness, and he acts like these characters in those sorts of settings. That because they're doing something and saying they have good intentions or they're doing something with good intentions,
Oh,
then
yeah.
they should be rewarded.
Oh.
And to me, that's insufferable. I think that's the best way I can put it. Because it gets more apparent later on. Like, I just really want to talk about one of my favorite things in the show, but I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Thanks, man.
Because if I enjoyed it so much, I really hope someone else enjoyed it that much.
All right, what's the power?
11-5.
5. God, he's saddening. Sure. All right.
It's like, it just, honestly, it feels like a certain,
So French 12K
Sure.
for 4.
Cancel.
Direct for 3. French for 3.
and maybe that's what the writer wanted. Maybe it's a good thing that I'm doing it that way, but I'm not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying that part of it.
Yeah. No, I don't like it enough where I'm gonna be all like in your face like, why don't you like it? This is like the most likable thing ever.
I'm not saying it has to be or isn't that
Yeah.
way. But for me, as someone who really appreciates good characters, I just don't think Subaru's a good character. And even if he's a bad character for the sake of
I don't think he's horrible.
lampooning, like he's really like driven by tropes at times, I think, and very much like
Salvage one.
is not rational. And I think his lack of rationality at times is what drives the plot. And it's not like that sort of thing like I'm going to go save the world irrational. It's like there's stuff with politics later on that he just does not get, and everything ends with him crying and being like, why can't everyone just be friends? I'm like, dude, you're like an adult.
He's 18. Come on.
Yeah, but even then, by then he should know
Like stuff.
like not everyone's gonna be friends.
Yeah.
Also, is weird side note. I was cruising around the ReZero wiki, and I don't know if this is important or not, or if it's just weirdness. But on the wiki, Amelia is 18, and it says parentheses mentally 14. So I don't. So I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
10,
I don't know if that's
11.
some mad spoilers down the line, or if that's just like
like
weirdness.
Maybe she really is the jealous witch and she just fucking gets angry when she doesn't get her way.
And she becomes a 14-year-old.
Two.
One, cancel.
Two.
One, two.
Reverse
taken.
plus 2k here.
I put too much faith in Amelia. She keeps saying she's not the witch, but when they reveal down the line that she is the witch the whole time, I'm just gonna be like, you said you're so nice.
But no, I'm the witch because this world needs to be destroyed. Some fucking super
13-5?
video shit.
13-5 for 3.
One, cancel.
Pay 2. Discard.
I mean, they sort of go into stuff like that. Nothing very direct. To me, it would just be more evidence that she's not actually the witch.
Probably.
Stuff like that. But I'm just saying, when they make that reveal in like 2018, ReZero Season 2, I'm gonna be like, darn it.
Pretty fun.
Good.
Actually, since it's this fucking card, I would have made the dankest play right now if these two cards were in my clock. I clocked myself.
Also, when they like revealed that Rem and Ram were demons, I thought it was gonna be like way more of a taboo thing.
I don't know they're demons, but they are. No, that's fine.
Do you not know?
No. Or I remember the last thing was like the relation to the story of the ogres. And then it's like yeah. And then they got all fucking iffy about it. But I thought that was just like a play on their characters, not that they're fucking ogres.
You know, you gotta understand.
Yep.
It was pretty obvious to me when they go to the town for the first time. And he was like, yeah, I'm fanatic like a demon. And then Rem was like,
Well,
like a demon?
okay. That's okay.
To me, I thought that was very heavily implying.
You're probably right, but I also, at least when I was watching that, I just like, at least just if I was like a person there, I could just see that being like that's an interesting perspective because people praise gods and not demons. And then that's just all I thought of that.
Okay.
So I mean, sure, maybe I'm like dumb in that way, but
I'm
then
not
it's
saying you're dumb, I'm just
No.
saying like,
well, no, I was just
I was very into like looking for stuff like that. And then being like,
that
oh,
is. And you know, like the super strength too. Like Rem has that fucking mace, like the big ass mace. Although there could be magic. But
hey man, demons wield clubs. Those are similar to maces.
1K1.
Sure.
How goes it?
Fred goes for 3.
Miles, have I offended you?
No?
Okay. I don't know. Just seeing the past
That
couple
was-
weeks, you were a little short with me. I'm like,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
That's
Guys,
a 2.
I have. Let me know what I did wrong so I can correct it in the future. I'm like,
oh, I'm stupid
Thank
for
you. Just inherently hate you.
4
Yeah.
cancel brand.
Okay. No, that makes more sense.
It's a Mexican thing. Sure.
Perfect. Thank you. Thanks, Mike.
The perfect dash of racism.
I appreciate that, Mike.
Do I side and hope to trigger?
Come the election term, our beef will be over. I'm
Right,
certain.
Fred's.
Praise
Right. Yeah. You know, especially after things,
For
all
3.
these things Trump has said about Filipinos, not just Mexicans.
Have you said anything about Filipinos?
He has said a couple things about Filipinos.
That's interesting that he knows what the Philippines are.
Yeah, right? That's the more impressive thing, that he said that he understands that there's a Philippines at all.
He's just super focused on China and ISIS and Mexico.
Well, which might be a relevant issue soon, because fucking the president of the Philippines right now is just
Duterte.
yeah, Duterte. And he's fucking around like crazy, and it's like
Duterte's nuts.
he's going in. Yeah.
I don't know if I'd call it fucking around like crazy.
Okay.
Maybe he has an
Yeah,
agenda.
not literally. Not
Salvage
Well,
from
no,
bad.
but you make it sound a lot less
severe.
urgent and
Yeah.
severe.
Yeah, like cutting off like he's decided to stop or to cease.
Okay.
What is it? Action or like joint military exercises with the US.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He
Pretty
yeah, and he has said that he has stated It's one of those things like no one knows if he's like serious or if he's just doing it for leverage. But he stated that he's open to dealing or to buying arms from Russia and China. So especially you saw the report today that fucking U.S. is cut off contact with Russia over Syria now, right?
Mhm.
Just today. And I'm like,
Wait,
well, this is all going to hell in a handbasket pretty fast.
Yeah.
So let's play some white. In light of that.